Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to another
Uh,
episode of Up North the Next Door. I'm Gary,
and I'm Jer.
and thank you. And we are here to talk about things and stuff.
Stuff and things.
Yeah. So, like to open it up with some any sort of personal things that we went through this past week. First of all, I know last time I talked about how my car had to get towed on my front
Yep,
lawn, which, by the way, the snow has melted in
that's
that
good.
spot. And so it is just tire marks in mud.
There is no grass or dirt anymore.
No.
It's a mud pile.
But I'm getting my money back for the tow because I don't know. I didn't think about this at the time, but my car's covered. I have full coverage on it, and it's great. It comes with roadside assistance, free roadside assistance. So
You
I get my money
mean
back.
insurance actually worked for once? Holy shit.
Dude, I've used my insurance. I've never gotten in an accident or a ticket, knock on wood, but I've used it for like the windshield, replacing the windshield for free, you know, when you have, because that's usually part of the full coverage. And then I've gotten towing, you know, free towing before. It's not necessarily free, you pay for it and then they reimburse you, but still.
Right.
But anyways, and I've had to use my homeowner's insurance before. I've used insurance. Come on, you've used insurance. But,
Sure, here and there for car accidents, but
yeah, it is ridiculous the amount you have to pay, especially if you're not.
well, some of that stuff isn't even covered unless you reach a deductible. If the cost doesn't even get, that's not even worth it.
But like, you go so many years without getting into an accident or anything. They do offer discounts for that and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
yes, but still, it's like, oh my god. After a while, they should just buy you a car if you haven't.
Yes, every month you get points towards a new car. That'd be nice.
Yeah, dude.
Are you listening, insurance companies?
Yeah, insurance
Make it
companies.
happen. You have so many cars just sitting on the lot. You can get rid of them. Come on.
Yeah. See, listen to Jerry. He knows what he's talking about. That's a great sales pitch. Jerry.
We've got cars on the lot. Get rid of them by giving them away.
We're going to have so many insurance companies wanting us sponsor, or whatever you call it. Never mind.
Sponsor us.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm in my money back for that.
That's
and good. I also the other day sliced my damn thumb trying to glue something for my daughter. She was like, "Can you glue this together?" I was like, "I'll bring it to your grandma's when I do dinner." So my mom.
I didn't know glue was sharp.
No. Well, okay. So I'm gluing this thing. My mom's got this. Well, I should say my dad, because all that shit's his. But it is a glue gun above the refrigerator, and I've had to use it a bunch of times already for my mom because she throws the dog's toys for him, and she fucking nails like her little ornament or like decoration things and breaks them. So she's like, "Will you glue this for me?" I'm like, Mom,
again.
The thing's dilapidated. Anyways, so I was trying to glue this thing that my daughter bought her friend, and I glued it and I tried to stick it on, and it was totally not in the right spot. I'm like, God damn it. So I ripped the thing back off. Well, now there's dried glue all over. So I'm trying to pick it off. And I'm like, you know what? My dad has a pocket knife. So grab a pocket knife. I literally was doing this. Carving right with
that is
my
the
thumb.
Proper way to cut stuff.
Always
Gary,
make sure the blade is
cut away from
your flesh.
Cut away, Gary. Cut away.
Cut away.
Not towards your ligaments.
And by the time I thought about it and was like, you know, I'm not really doing this right. That's when it went thunk right into my thumb. It was, I lucked out. It was just barely before I would have to seek medical emergency help. It bled a lot, but
Yeah.
it clotted. So
No,
now
that's
it's
good.
now it's just annoying. It's like
Yeah.
this like flap of skin, So I'm like trimming it. And it's a
Gross.
little scar. It'd be badass if it wasn't such a stupid way to hurt myself. So
If it wasn't self-inflicted.
yeah, yeah,
Oh man, where'd you get that
exactly.
scar?
Whoa,
Oh,
dude.
I was
Oh,
cutting
yeah.
some towards my
And
body.
I was being stupid, like I do. That's all I
Okay.
know.
That's how I roll, guys. But yeah.
So, how about you? Any interesting things happening to you last
Well,
week?
Sarah and I didn't actually go to Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, you
We
didn't? Okay,
decided
I was
not
gonna
to
ask you
go,
about that.
and we immediately regret not going.
Oh, have you seen
Yeah,
them before?
no,
Oh
she
shit.
hasn't
Okay.
either. So
Damn.
she was tired, and then both
Yeah.
kids were like, Annabelle's. I think I've mentioned it before. Like Sarah's never gone more than maybe a night away
Right.
from Sarah. um, so this past when she was gone, that was like 3 nights, and that's the most. And then this was the day after she just got back, and she's gonna be gone another night.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Right.
she was like, not into that, and Emmett was
Yeah.
like sad about it. And so and then Anna or Sarah
Sure.
was tired, so we were hemming and hawing all day. Should we go? Should we go? What do you think? I'm like, This is your call. You
Yeah.
bought the
Yeah.
tickets.
Sure.
And then we sell them back to Ticketmaster because you couldn't list them yourself. So we
Oh.
got like less than $30 for each of them. We paid
Oh
way more.
shit.
So that's another reason we should just fucking went.
Yeah.
I'm just
Oh,
like,
that's too bad.
I was like, let's just go. The kids will be fine.
That's I miss them too.
Uh,
I was invited by my older sister back in like September
yeah, that's right.
to go but it was a Sunday night and I'd be missing dinner with mom, which throws her routine off. And then I was still training a bunch of people at work. So I didn't want to show up, for that the next morning, all just useless. So
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, probably shouldn't. But yeah, I wish I would have. That's, yeah. Oh, well.
Yeah.
Probably get to, I don't think this is it for them, right? I mean, I wouldn't think.
You never know. I mean,
That's true.
nowadays, like one thing could happen. Well,
Mm.
that's
Yeah.
how Lincoln Park was with Chester. Like I missed out on seeing
Yeah.
him. I never saw him. Sarah got to see
Right.
him twice, I think.
Sure.
But
Um, okay. Well, here in Minnesota land, it's
Minnesota.
probably the same deal out in Wisconsin weather-wise. We're kind of on that warm, cold roller coaster now.
Yep.
It's actually last week was in the 20s. It was pretty cold, but now it's supposed to warm up again into the 30s and 40s. Next weekend, I
Yeah.
think we're getting into the 50s, almost 60s.
Yeah.
But I was telling my brother-in-law, I was like, yeah, well, I'm not falling for that because this is, what do they call it? Like pre-spring or something. We always call it like
It's fake spring.
it'll be fake spring. Yeah. And then it'll be winter part 2 later. And it's
Well,
just,
I hope not. I think I'm hoping this last like weekend because we got like 2 inches of snow yesterday.
oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, it was coming down pretty. It was big flakes. So it was
Yeah.
that lake effect.
We,
Yeah, that wasn't
we
fun.
were, we were supposed to get snow on Saturday. And they were like, yeah, this is they it was basically like where I am. They
Hmm.
were like, yeah, that part could get like 5-6 inches, and then the Twin Cities was supposed to get 1 to 3. That storm actively stayed away from the entire Twin Cities area. And I'm gonna
Nice.
send you a picture of the radar. It's
Yeah.
hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. So you should put it up right now.
I will right here. Gonna be
Put it
right
right
here.
there.
Gonna be in
Right
front
there.
of our faces.
Yeah, doesn't matter. But it's hilarious. It literally came down and then like you can see that it's just it's almost like it's purposefully like, no, just stay away from it's crazy. We
Right.
got nothing. We were supposed to get all this snow. We got nothing. So
That's good.
you guys might be in the clear, but here
Yeah.
we're not in the clear yet. I remember getting a foot of snow in April.
Yeah. I
Not that
mean, it's
long ago.
Wisconsin. It changes like in a whim. So
Yeah, yeah,
this week, like you said, we're supposed to be like 30s, maybe 40, but then the next week we're supposed to hit 60s and high
yeah.
60s. So
Right. I mean, it'll
should
be
be
nice if
lovely.
right. It'll be nice if we don't have to deal with anything major anymore, but
Right.
that's not realistic, at least here. So
Mm-mm.
I'm not putting my snowblower away yet. um. Well, yeah, Minnesota. Okay. Interesting fact about Minnesota. The Mall of America is big enough to hold 32 Boeing 747 airplanes.
Dang.
That's a lot of room. So
It's a lot of airplanes.
I don't know. It's interesting. I think I've mentioned on
Stacked up
here.
or side by
I,
side?
I don't know. I don't know how they did that. I but I
I don't
think
know.
I've mentioned on here before. I can't stand going there.
Yeah,
It's a tourist place.
sure.
It's busy all the time. It's great when you have kids. And it's great for a first time visit. But
Yeah,
other than that,
I think I've been there
I
twice.
yeah. Other than that, I stay the hell away because
Isn't there like a dinner theater there?
yeah, maybe. I don't
Or
know.
there
There's a
used to
bunch
be.
of shit.
Yeah.
There's an aquarium. There's like an underground aquarium thing that you can walk
Mhm.
through. There's a freaking amusement park.
Right.
There's a million shops.
Yeah.
There's a hotel
Food.
connected. There's a million restaurants. Yeah. There's there's lots of crap to do there.
Yeah. Too
I
many
just
people.
yeah, it's not for me. They used to have a show on I don't know if you remember. It was Mall Cops. It was a reality
Mall
show.
comps.
Yeah, it was called Mall Cops. And it was Mall of America's like
Oh my god, really?
the cops that patrolled the Mall of
I
America.
don't think
Yeah.
they showed that here.
No, this thing it was on like the Discover or
Uh,
was like one of those channel like the Learning Channel or something.
oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, it was definitely a nationwide thing.
yeah.
And
Never heard of it. I have to
um
look at it.
yeah, you have to look it up on YouTube sometime because I'm pretty sure there's some episodes on there, but it's pretty wild. Because yeah, I mean, it's a big mall, so
Yeah, for sure.
I think they have their own jail. I'll have to look that up. I'm not
Oh,
sure. Um,
interesting.
yeah,
Mall
it's a
jail.
big mall. Um. Anyways, what do you got for us for Wisconsin?
So,
The
things you may not
Scotty town.
know about Wisconsin. On Wisconsin, the fight song of Wisconsin Badgers was first said by Arthur MacArthur Jr. in the Battle of Chattanooga at Missionary Ridge during the Civil War. You can learn about
Holy
this
crap!
time period and Wisconsin's role at the Civil War Museum in Kenosha.
Ooh, Kenosha.
Whoop,
I
whoop.
know that place. I know Kenosha.
So yeah,
That's
they're
cool.
Badgers
They
fight
took that
song.
all the way from the Civil War. That's insane.
Well,
Very cool. I do like
neat.
watching Wisconsin football.
Yeah,
I like watching, Gophers, obviously,
right.
but it seems like Wisconsin always produces some big time stars. It's pretty cool. Speaking of big time stars from Wisconsin,
Well,
um, how I know the combine's going on, and you had some
yep.
notes on some
NFL
Wisconsin players.
Combine was going on. Just going over some of the top events and whether or not Wisconsin or Minnesota players were involved. But the
Sure.
40-yard dash, Brennan Thomason of Mississippi State ran a 4.26. He was a
Yeah.
wide receiver. So that was the
Oh my
fastest
gosh.
time at the combine.
Yeah.
4.26. So that's
That's
pretty
insanely
quick.
fast.
I know we were joking, but our our time would be so much more
Oh, if
longer.
you and I did it, yeah, I think so. I would be throwing up my lunch if I did that. Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. That was great. Yeah, I don't. Oh my god,
That'd
my
be
legs.
hilarious. I
I
would
would
die.
trip. I bet you I would trip and
Oh
fall.
yeah,
I
I've
bet I
totally
would.
fall on my face.
Yeah. God.
Let's see the 3-cone drill.
Okay.
How do you know? Jermaine Bernard had 6.71. He was a wide receiver from Alabama.
Okay.
And then Vinny Anthony the second, 6.86, wide receiver from Wisconsin.
Okay. Cool.
So he had the second
That's a
best time. That's a
changing
3.
directions
Yeah, going.
drill.
Yep.
That's good. That's really good.
20-yard shuttle. Vinny Anthony again. He had 4.07 for a time, and he was from
Jeez.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of other ones, but not from Wisconsin or Minnesota.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you know,
That's cool. Yeah, they're
is
breaking a lot of records are getting broken at the combine this year.
yeah.
And I was reading an article that was talking about how training regimens for high schoolers had changed dramatically about 7 years ago,
Okay.
which would put this year's draft class into that category.
Oh,
They would have been the first, you know, class to do this, whatever it is, this new training regimen and everything.
yeah.
And
Okay.
so they're bigger, faster, stronger, everything. So it'll be really interesting seeing
Yeah.
these guys come into the NFL. Obviously, you have to have the brains too, but
Right.
and the hand, like a wide receiver, you got to have the hands and
Yeah.
everything else. But yeah, it'll be interesting.
Interesting.
So
Hmm.
yeah. And in the NFL, free agency is coming up. Vikings are being pretty much
Proactive.
in. Well, they're in every article mentioning a quarterback.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
obviously so I guess they want to keep Carson Wentz, but they also want to add another person and obviously keep JJ McCarthy. It wouldn't be fair to just drop him. So
Right.
Anthony Richardson has been given a permission to seek a trade. Kevin O'Connell likes him. He's gone on record to say he loves the guy to death. They
Oh.
almost traded up for it. They wanted to trade up for him. Um,
Hmm.
I don't know how I feel about that. I guess it depends
Yeah.
on what we would give. But
Right.
yeah. So any quarterbacks being linked to us, basically, including this is the dumb thing. Tua from Miami.
Okay.
The experts are, oh yeah, I mean Tua, he would be. No, he won't, because our defensive coordinator is Brian Flores, who was the head coach that basically threw
Yeah.
Tua under the bus. So
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. So it will be pretty cool watching that. We're supposed to be getting rid of Aaron Jones.
I heard that.
Yeah, so which
If you don't find
doesn't
a trade partner, they'll be releasing
yeah,
them.
and that doesn't surprise me. He's
Yeah.
getting older. He's injured a lot. He was
Yeah, I
such a
know.
good blocker in pass plays, and he was a good pass
When he
catcher.
was healthy, man, he was awesome.
He was, but
He's
yep,
had the injury bug like a lot of running backs get when they get older.
right.
Sad but
So
true.
we'll probably be looking at a running back in the draft, I'm sure. And then we
Yeah.
have, I mean, I was just telling somebody earlier today, I was like, yeah, I'd like them to build the trenches more than anything. I know we got some other places we need, but if you look at any good team, any team that's made the Super Bowl in the past ever, the first place that they, the strongest part of their game is usually in the trenches. So
Right.
that's where everybody's going to start. So I don't know. I like free agency, especially this year since we're starting over with GMs.
Right.
It'll be interesting, exciting. So,
Oh yeah.
MLB news. It's still spring training.
Yep.
My sister yesterday all of a sudden blurts out, "Ugh, the Brewers lost. They were doing so good at the beginning. They lost." I'm like, Teresa, it's spring training. It's just like, I know. I don't know of any news. Twins stuff has all been garbage.
Yeah. I mean, it's like spring training. Unless there's an injury or somebody gets signed or traded, it's like, who cares until the season starts,
It's true. That's true. So, okay.
Like, it's cool that everything's starting because, like I said, I love when it starts because then I know spring is right around the corner.
That's true. Yes. And of course, we have an open air stadium, so half the time we have our home opener and it's freezing ass cold. Whatever.
Opening day is March 25th.
Okay.
So yeah, it's coming up, man.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's going to be a good year. No matter who you root for, it's always exciting when the season first starts. No matter what. That's true for any sport.
Yeah.
Just seeing what all the teams.
Your dreams are only crushed, later when you see all the injuries and people get traded and
halfway through the season you start.
And all you've been doing is losing and
10-game slump or some shit, and you're just like, oh my god.
But in the beginning, they're high, and you're like, yay.
Well, even when a team starts, when let's say the first 3 or 5 games, they lose them. Fans turn so fast.
Oh yeah,
season's done. Are you kidding me? There's like 150,000 games, and they just lost 5. God, yeah, that drives me nuts. Or it's the same with football. Someone, you lose your.
It's the same with every sport.
Yeah, it's in the NFL, it's like, oh, we lost week 1. Oh, we're ass. Like you I don't care who you are. No team, you cannot look at one team and go, yep, they're ass. Yep, they're going to be. You can guess because of their history, but
all right.
I bet if you go through,
make a good judgment after like a game or two, you really can't.
I bet if you go through the past like 10 years and look at the team's first games and then how they ended up finishing, I bet you it has no correlation whatsoever.
Right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. That's why I always stay off the forums and stuff when the seasons first kick off, because you're just like, you have all the immediate reactions, people, Debbie Downers and shit like that. Like, oh my god. I also can't stand when people think we're going to the Super Bowl after 2 wins.
This is the team. We got it.
We're not going to lose another game. We're not going to lose.
They look so good.
Yeah. Great. Thanks for jinxing us. I don't believe in jinxes. But
right.
Okay. Entertainment. Martin Short's daughter passed away. How did she suicide?
Yeah. She unalived herself.
Oh. That's terrible. Martin Short. Everything I've ever heard about Martin Short is that he's just amazing, super nice. I saw one guy on a forum talking about how I think they used to live, his family lived by him at one point, and they went to his house selling, like one of those, like, oh, I'm selling cookies for the baseball or whatever it was. I don't know. Anyways, and he answered in his bathrobe and sat and talked to the kid for a little bit and everything. Seems like
Yeah.
a really nice guy, so that really sucks.
Yeah.
But and then Metallica, they announced an
Oh
8-show
yeah.
residency at the Las Vegas Square. That's insane.
A
That is,
sphere. Yeah.
yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Did I say
I
square?
love. Yeah, you did.
Oh, good lord.
Tis the sphere, circular.
Yes. I know
Like
my shapes.
my
I
head.
swear. I know my shapes. Yes. Yes. I know my shapes. It's like my head.
Uh,
It's nice and shiny. That sphere thing is really cool.
it
Have you
is,
seen
yeah.
when it's not nobody's doing anything in it? It like
Mm,
has a face and it like looks
yeah.
at the other buildings.
Right. Yeah, they do some funny things on that.
Yeah, they do. Um and I've
But yeah,
seen
that'd be awesome
footage
to.
inside it. It looks really
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. I'd
That
love to go, but I can't imagine what those tickets are gonna go
yeah,
for.
those tickets are going to be insanely
Yeah.
expensive. I
If I
wonder.
had, all the money in the world, I'd be going.
Yeah, the 8
Uh,
shows though. Do you think they'll
yeah.
like mix up the set list at all, or
I'm sure they will.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's that's interesting. I wonder if that's got to be something exciting for them too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
playing in a place like that. I bet that's
Oh
a
yeah. There's a lot of
destination.
concerts been there.
Yeah, I know you too
So
was there.
yeah.
Um, that's the one I think I saw the inside. Someone posted
Mm,
some footage of the inside, and it was really cool.
nice.
Noise, yeah, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Neato. All right. Well, now I think it is time to jump into the main hot
Hot
dish.
dish.
Woo woo. And so last week we introduced the fact that we are going to be discussing the top 10 Friends episodes according to IMDb. Last week we talked about episode 9 and 10, which was the engagement and what was the other one? I don't even remember. I'm already
It was
forgetting.
the Thanksgiving.
No, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, one with all the Thanksgivings. Well,
Yeah.
today we're going to talk about 8 and 7, and they are both Thanksgiving episodes as well. Friends were really good at doing the Thanksgiving episodes. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah. So let's get into it. First, we'll talk about the eighth out of the top 10. The one with the football, season 3, episode 9. The
That's a good
gang
one.
plays a competitive, dysfunctional game of football, highlighting sibling rivalry.
Oh yeah.
This one is great.
It is.
And of course, I opened the wrong one. There it is. Okay. So and so the one with the football. So it opens, the guys are all watching football while the girls are in the kitchen cooking. And Monica, it kind of shows Monica and Rachel's doing the sweet potatoes. She's putting the marshmallows on top.
Marshmallows. Yep.
Have you had sweet potatoes like that with the marshmallows on the top?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I love those things.
Mhm.
I started making them. I think it was Madison was like 6 or 7. I started making that dish and bringing it to
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, and everybody
I
loved
like
it.
sweet potatoes.
Yeah, they are good. Almost like a
Not
dessert.
only are they sweet, but we wanted to make them sweeter by adding marshmallows.
Yeah. it makes them look more appealing though, because otherwise it's
true.
just a bowl of diarrhea.
Orange
looking.
goop. Orange goop.
Orange goop.
Gary.
Sorry. I'm sorry. So Rachel's making that particular dish, and of course Monica tells Rachel to You want to arrange the marshmallows in concentric circles. And Rachel says, no, you want to arrange them in concentric circles. I want to do this. Shoves the marshmallow in her
Shoves
nose.
it in your nose. Put your nose there.
And Monica does the little blow the marshmallow out.
Shoot it right out of the nostril.
So the guys are still watching football, and Phoebe, is telling them, you guys you can't be watching football all day. Oh, come on. That's one of the traditions is watching football. So Phoebe says, I'm gonna sit watch one of these. And she sits down, and immediately the guys stand up because it's halftime. So then the guys start talking about, hey, since it's halftime, should we all go outside and play a game? And the girls are, I want to play. Especially Phoebe. She's never played anything because she's fucking homeless. It always comes back to
on the streets.
Yeah. And at this point, Chandler's still getting over Janice. So Joey's like, come on, it'll be a good way to get your frustration out. And then Monica and Ross reveal that, well, you guys, we're not allowed to play football.
We're not allowed. Her mom told us we can't play anymore.
We can't play football. So Monica talks about, well, there was the Geller Ball. Or is it Geller Ball?
Geller Bowl.
Geller Bowl. That's what it was. The Geller Bowl. And, they were, it was Geller Bowl 6. Okay. She accidentally broke Ross's nose in the game. And of course, Ross, no, you did it on purpose. She whacked her grandma arm elbow into me. So they started arguing about who won because of that happening. And then then they reveal there's a Geller Cup.
Yep.
But no one won it that year. And their dad was sick of their fighting. So he threw it in the lake.
Oh, Ross.
And Chandler says, and was the curse lifted?
That's like the best line in the whole fucking
I know.
Was the curse lifted?
Because it is so the way that Ross and Monica are just being so serious about this thing, and Chandler is having none of it. He's just like, come on. So Ross and Monica decide, maybe it'll be okay to play again. Of course, Monica suggests that Ross has to have a little powwow with her. You come here for a minute, and you don't really hear what they say, and all of a sudden you just hear Monica go, "Wuss!" Right away, Ross, we're gonna play.
We're gonna play. And I like how far they go away too. They just turn around to the sink.
Yeah, they have like they have a huddle by the sink. And then that's when Chandler delivers the other really good line. Yeah, but how are we going to get there? Because my mom won't let me cross
the street.
So they get to this park, and Ross and Monica are being as dorky as ever. And how are we we got to pick captains. Chandler says, and Tennille's. And Ross and Monica says, we could always just bunny up. And everybody else is like, what?
What?
And bunny they both go, bunny. And then, now, this isn't in the HBO version, but it's in the DVD version. When they do that, Joey goes, there must be a special place in heaven for people who hung out with you guys as kids. I love that. I hate that they cut a lot of stuff out in the HBO thing, but it is what it is. Right. So then they start picking players, and Rachel gets picked last. Of course, Rachel and Ross are dating, so she expects him to pick her right away.
Right.
I think Monica picks Joey.
Yep.
Ross picks Chandler. Monica gets Phoebe, and then
Phoebe.
Ross says, "Now,
See, honey, now I pick you.
you.
You don't
You
pick
don't
me.
pick
You're
me."
stuck with me.
Yeah. Yes.
Poor
And
Rachel.
so they got their teams. And Monica sets the timer, says we've got 28 minutes before I have to baste again. And of course, Chandler says, just like in the pros.
Right.
So they're gonna start playing, and Phoebe says, "Oh, this is my first huddle. I'm so excited. This is my first huddle." So, what do you guys really think of Chandler? There you go again. So then the kickoff happens. Chandler is repeatedly saying the ball is Janice. The ball is Janice.
The ball's Janice.
And he kicks, and I think what does he kick?
He kicks Ross right in the leg.
Kicks Ross
ankle
right in the
or
leg.
something.
Yeah, instead of the ball. And Chandler's like, all right, you know what? We're
just
gonna
throw it.
Monica's team scores right away. I think they score on the return.
Joey does a little fake out, and Ross falls over.
Right. So then it's Ross's team's turn to have the ball, and Chandler's right behind Ross, because
Blue 32.
2, 3,
What are you
2.
doing?
And Ross kind of looks back like, what the hell? He's right behind him. He's like, yeah, you want to do shotgun?
So shotgun. Shotgun.
So he goes back to shotgun. He throws the pass to Rachel, who's open, and she drops it, of course, and says, look at that. I almost caught it. So how proud of herself. And Chandler says, oh, good. Now the score's 7 to almost 7. So then, they're realizing Rachel's she's useless. So Ross tells Rachel to go long.
Go long.
And she says, well, how far should I go? Well, until we start to look real small.
Until we real small.
So then while they're playing, Joey runs into a beautiful Dutch girl. And Chandler likes her too. And I still don't know what her name was. Maka?
Yeah. Something like that. Yep.
Yeah, and Joey ends up calling her Dutch. He has no idea. Chandler tries to guess and does that whole Maka.
Maka.
So then while they're screwing around with her, Ross and Monica start fighting about what down it is. Oh, it's second down. No, it's third down.
It's third down.
Fine. It's second down. You take all the downs you need.
You take all the second downs you need.
Yeah. Joey tells Chandler that, okay, I'll let you have her, because Chandler reminds Joey, hey, I just lost Janice. I got to, remember, I'm trying to get over her, and this would be a good way. And Joey says, well, all right, I'll let you have her. And Chandler gets pissed because he's like, what? Like, if you were trying, I wouldn't be able to get her. And it's like, well, yeah.
No.
And Joey says, that's my thing. You're good with numbers and stuff. Chandler says, math? You're giving me math?
Giving me math?
Ross tells Rachel, this is the point where Ross tells Rachel, well, do you just want to stay out there?
Why don't you just stay out there?
The next play, Joey's got the ball. Chandler rips Joey's jersey in half.
The heck was that, man?
Yeah, that's my favorite jersey. He's like, well, now you have 2. Hey, I am good at math. At this point, the buzzer goes off, so Ross says Phoebe's score doesn't count because I guess the buzzer went off.
Before the hike.
Yeah, before the hike. I
was going to rewind it just to see if it did or not, because I wasn't paying attention.
Right. I wasn't either. I was just like, oh, they fight about this. I mean, it's fine. So then, Monica's like, well, how about it's just halftime then instead of the end of the game? And we'll keep playing. So as they go back in, she, I'm assuming bastes the turkey, but while they're in there,
Yeah.
she shows Ross that she still has the Geller cup.
The Geller cup.
And it's a troll doll nailed to a block of wood.
Chandler. Has everyone seen a troll doll? The Dutch girl says yes.
Yep. Yeah. And then Chandler says, okay. And it's not just me then.
It's not just me.
So Monica promises Joey to take Chandler out of the picture of the Dutch girl if Joey focuses more, because Joey's complaining how their huddle's not as close to the Dutch girl as Chandler's huddle is. And so she's like, if I take Chandler out of the running, will you do focus? And yeah, sure. So Monica tackles Chandler. Tackled by a girl. Bet you don't see that every day. Ross gets pissed because they're supposed to be playing two-hand touch or whatever.
Yeah. Yep.
Not tackling. So did you ever play two-hand touch football with your friends or anything?
Yeah. Yep.
I played a few times with the neighborhood kids. That was really fun. I remember one kid suggesting that we try tackle, and right away someone got hurt.
Of course.
So it's like, yeah. So this is when Ross says, you want to play rough? And we'll play rough, and then let's get ready to rumble. Starts playing, and we get a montage of the some of the plays happening and stuff. Yep. And poor Rachel is just standing out there
playing with her gum.
Her gum. She gets pooped on by a pigeon.
She gets a pretzel.
Yep, she gets a
that pretzel.
Yeah, I went very long. Monica is winning 42-21. 42-21. Like the turkey, Ross is done. And of course, Ross right away says, well, of course you're winning. You got to pick first, so you got the better team. And of course, she gets pissed, which this whole time I'm on Monica's side. Ross is constantly complaining. It's freaking annoying. So Monica suggests, how about I take Rachel, you take Joey, and we'll still win. And Ross is like, guys against girls, really? Okay. And of course, Joey and Chandler are now on the same team, but they're bickering about the girl. And one of my favorite parts about when they switch teams is Joey gets in the huddle, and Ross is like, all right, you guys, we're down 42-21. And Joey's like, damn it, I was just up by that much. So Joey and Chandler, Ross, what is it? Ross gets the girl to come over. Hey, why don't you,
which one of my boys do you like better?
Right. And Ross and Chandler says something like, hey, Joey, where do Dutch people come from? And Joey says, well, the Pennsylvania Dutch come from Pennsylvania. Well, what about the other Dutch? They come from somewhere around the Netherlands, right? And Joey goes, nice try. See, Netherlands is where Peter Pan and Tinkerbell. And right away, Chandler's like, yeah. He knew what the answer is going to be. And she's like, oh my God. So yeah, Ross says, why don't you, Ross calls her Heidi. Heidi, which one of my boys do you like? She picks Chandler. And he's so excited. He dances around like a dork, and she calls him a dork.
Yep.
So she changes her mind and says, now I choose nobody, and walks away. And Joey says, congratulations. You just saved yourself a few months of sex. It doesn't matter. Chandler's still stoked. He says, I get to have the girl, and now you have to stay home and watch Ready, Set, Cook. That line made me freaking laugh my ass off.
Ready, set,
You have to
go.
stay home and watch Ready, Set. Oh boy, poor Chandler. So yeah, so that pretty much ends that storyline. So then it goes back to, Phoebe and the girls, and Phoebe's like, how the heck are we gonna beat boys? They're boys. So they came up with some interesting ways to beat them. One way was Phoebe just lifts her shirt, shows her boobies
Yep.
to Chandler mostly.
He's like,
Yeah, stands
he
her.
gives up the ball.
Hey,
Drops the ball, I think.
Yeah,
Yep.
drops the ball. Then she does it again while he's running.
And he's like,
closes his eyes, fucking
and he runs into
him.
a bush.
Yeah. And that's another montage of them, kind of doing whatever they can. So after that montage, the Monica's team is down by 2 points. Ross and Joey and Chandler, whatever the fuck, man.
Right.
A little high five they do.
Yep.
So Monica's, trying to figure something out to do, and Rachel says, throw it to me. They never cover me. And she's like, well, there's a reason. She's like, I don't care. Come on, let me do something. So she's like, all right, I'll pitch it to you, then you throw it.
Yep.
They try it, and Rachel freaks out right away and chucks the ball at Monica's face. Oh yeah, she runs out.
She runs out. Yeah, behind the fence, comes back in and chucks at Monica's face. She's like, "Oh,
take it!" Oh, I'd be pissed. God. So it's whatever. Second down. She's and Monica's like, "We don't have luck. Come on, let's huddle up." Phoebe, get open. Rachel, go long. She's like,
okay.
So upset. So then Monica snaps the ball. Ross is running towards Monica. Meanwhile, Phoebe is being
molested. She is like covered up like that. Like, I'm like, oh my god. Yep. She can't breathe.
Like total pass interference. Like,
oh yeah.
So of course Rachel's completely wide open, and
wide open.
She chucks it to Rachel. Rachel catches it and gets excited and spikes the ball, but she spiked it short of the end zone. They're all standing there arguing about that, and then Phoebe's like, well, explain something to me. If she's short and she spiked it, doesn't that mean the play is still going? And that's when everybody jumps on the ball. Of course, it's Ross and Monica are at the ball part. The other guys are. So, yeah, that's right. Before they all jump on it, Chandler says, "You guys, it's not about who won or lost. The important thing is the Dutch girl picked me." So then, yeah, they all jump on the ball. Cuts to them eating Thanksgiving inside, and except for Ross and Monica, they're still outside. But that's when one of my favorite lines from Phoebe on this. Isn't there a national football
league?
Yeah, Ross is no, not Ross, must be Chandler or Joey.
Joey,
yeah, they play on Sundays and Monday nights.
Mondays.
And Rachel says, "Oh, I work Mondays." Shoot. Meanwhile, Ross and Monica are still outside fighting over the ball, and it starts snowing. They pause to, it's snowing, and
then they go after the ball again. Yep.
There's another scene that got cut from the HBO version, but there is a part after that where both Monica and Ross are stuffed up. They're sick, obviously, because they're out there for who knows how long. They decide to throw the Geller cup into the trash chute. Yeah, it doesn't matter. What matters is we have each other. As soon as Ross leaves, Monica opens the trash chute. Phoebe, are you down there? You got it? Phoebe's like, yeah, I got it. And then you hear her go, oh, hi, Ross. And Ross is like, oh, hey, what are you doing down here? It's so stupid.
Uh,
That's a good
yeah. There,
episode.
there's so many one-liners from Chandler. It's
Oh,
great. It's
he is
so great.
so funny in this,
Yep.
and it just his timing and just the way he words it. He says things that you absolutely are thinking, or
Oh
you're
yeah.
just hoping he says. He says it. I mean, he
Yep.
addresses every stupid thing in that entire episode.
Oh, for sure.
The whole like
That's
we
like the
can't play
best part of the
football.
freaking show.
Oh, absolutely.
Or that episode is him and his quick-witted, comments.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, him
Uh,
saying, "Well, how are we gonna get there? My mom won't let me
Coming
cross
across
the
the
street."
street.
That is awesome. That's so great.
Well,
Um,
even like freaking um, Ross, like even at the end there, he's like looking where the line of the pole is, the end zone, and he's like checking to make sure she crossed, and
yeah,
obviously she didn't. You're short, honey.
yeah, yeah. He's the one that he's
Yep.
actually you're 2 feet short, so we
We
win.
win. Yep.
Oh, that's what he does too when he finds out the Dutch girl picks him. He goes mini wave in celebration of me. Woohoo! That's when she's like, "You're a dork." Yeah, that's great. I love that episode.
Yeah, that's a good one.
The next one we are going to talk about is absolutely one of my favorites, if not my favorite one. I love this episode.
Yeah, that's a good
It's
one.
this one is the one where Ross got high. Season 6, episode 9, A Chaotic Thanksgiving, where secrets are revealed to Monica's parents and Rachel makes a disastrous dessert. Now, in my notes, I start calling the parents by their names, Jack and Judy.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
just
Jack and
so you know, because I was so sick of putting Ross and Monica's dad, Ross and Monica's mom.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
it's Jack and Judy.
Jack and Judy. Yep.
Yeah, so it opens. Monica is cooking Thanksgiving dinner, and Chandler is there, and she says, "Hey, guess who's coming to Thanksgiving?" And he's like, "What does he say? Sydney Potier, whatever." Because apparently there's a something. It's a joke about some show or something like that. I don't remember. It's old person joke. Anyways, she's like, "Ugh, I miss Rachel." She's like sick of his jokes. So she says, "No, my parents are coming." And he says, "Oh, that's great." And she's like, "But don't mention anything about us living together." And he's like, "Well, why not?" And she's like, "Because I haven't told them." "Well, why haven't you told them?" "Because they don't like you."
Because they don't like you.
He's like, "Wait, what? Why don't they like me?" And she starts suggesting reasons they don't like him. And he says, "Well, okay, is this why they don't like me or why
Or
you don't
why
like
you don't
me?"
like me.
Because she's at first, well, maybe it's because you're so sarcastic, or maybe it's because you leave your, towels on the floor in the bathroom. Like, oh, okay, I'm sure that's why. So Chandler says it's fine. I'll win him over. It'll be great, So
I won you over.
yeah, I won you over. So, yeah. So then we go over to Joey and Joey's apartment. Joey has a new roommate, Janine, who's
Yep. A model.
absolutely, yeah. She is gorgeous. I don't, Elle McPherson, is that who it is? Anyways, Joey and Ross are playing video games there, and Chandler comes in and asks Ross, "Hey, your parents like me, don't they?" And he says, "Well, of course
Of
they
course
like
they
you."
do.
And well, Monica says they don't. Yeah, they don't like you.
They don't like you.
So Ross starts suggesting reasons why they don't like him. And Chandler gets pissed. Well, people don't know. They shouldn't just guess. So Joey says, Joey and Chandler exchange a few lines. Joey says, how about you shut up? And Chandler says, how about I take my PlayStation over to my apartment? Well, maybe I love you. Um, Chandler walks out and Janine walks in um, to the apartment, and right away Ross jumps up, drops the controller, and goes, no, I don't want to
Don't
play
want to play
video
video
games,
games.
Joey. He is such a dork.
He's an ass
Uh,
too.
he is. He's an ass. But this part's his acting is so good at this. Janine asks if they're going to be there or are they going to be at Monica's because her dancer friends will be over. They don't know how to cook, so they'll probably just dance and drink. Ross and Joey are like, oh, we'll go to yours, and she's like, oh, well, don't you have to go? And Ross, well, we do have to go, to make an appearance at my, because she's my sister. And then he says, hey, by the way, having a sister made me understand women. You should tell your friends that. Like, what? And Janice says, oh, okay. She walks away. Joe, he looks at Joey all like, yeah. And Joey says, how you got two women to marry you? I'll never know. So then Phoebe shows up to Monica's and Rachel is making a dessert.
A lovely dessert.
Yeah. Phoebe says, what are you making? Oh, no. She says, hey, Monica, what are you making? Just in case Rachel's dessert is so good that I eat it all up and nothing left for anybody else. And Monica says, no, I'm not making anything. Of course, Phoebe's freaking out, and Rachel's like, really? You trust me? That's so great. She says, what cooking question? When do I know the butter is ready? Monica's, it's ready about 2 minutes before it looks like that. So that's about how good the cooking's going so far. And Ross and Joey show up to say Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. And they're all like, oh, Happy Thanksgiving. Ross and Joey are like, okay, see ya. Monica is like, no, you're staying here. You don't, say you're going to come over and then leave. Joey starts whining about wanting to leave. At first, they were trying to play it cool, but Joey's losing it. And so Joey ends up, they're hot. They're going to be dancing and we really want to go. And Ross like, dude, we were good.
We're good.
So then Monica's parents show up. And right away, Monica's like, hey, look, it's Chandler. It's Chandler. And they're like, oh, hi, Chandler. That's great. And Chandler's like, all right, let's take off your coats. Oh, is it snowing out there? And Jack's like, no. That's disgusting. There is dandruff all over Jack's coat. So then it skips to their eating, and Jack says, hey, this is really good. Monica, you should do this for a living. Chandler does that weird laugh. Like, okay, dude. Then Jack tells him, dude, I have dandruff. It's not funny. It's like, no, he wasn't laughing at your dandruff, Dad. He was laughing at your joke. My joke wasn't funny. Meanwhile, Phoebe tells Rachel that she just took a nap and had a dream about Jack. She now finds him sexy and everything. So now it skips to after dinner. Jack and Judy are relaxing in the living room with Monica and Chandler. And Chandler's trying to sweet talk, talking about how, Ross is a great guy. I've been friends with him for a long time. And, I always felt that how a guy is a reflection of how his father was. And Jack says, I agree. What does your father do? He's a headliner at a gay burlesque show. This is back when, that kind of stuff was considered what considered
Taboo.
taboo. Yeah. Um so anyways, Joey starts telling Rachel to hurry up with the dessert because they want to go. Ross and Joey ask what she's making anyway. What are you making? This is when she says, "Oh, I'm making an English trifle. There's a layer of ladyfingers, a layer of jam, a layer of custard, which I made from scratch, raspberries, more ladyfingers, beef sauteed with peas and onions, more custard, some bananas, and then I just put some whipped cream on top." And they're just like, and Ross says, "What was the one right before bananas?" And she says, "Well, yeah, I mean the beef with the peas and carrots. Yeah, I don't know that it's a British thing. There's mincemeat pie, so they just put weird things in their foods." So then she leaves for a minute because she wants to get some rum from Joey's. So while she's gone, Ross grabs the cookbook. He's like, "Beef in a dessert? No, there's no way." He's looking through the page. Oh my God, the pages are stuck together. And right away, Joey turns and goes, "Chandler!" While he's trying to buddy up to Monica's parents, he says that. Chandler's like, "What?" So Ross is like, "Oh my God, she made half a trifle and half a shepherd's
pie."
Oh no. Joey's so upset because he thinks she'll have to start over. They won't be able to go to Janine's party. So Ross suggests, "Hey, no, let's not tell her. It'll be like a funny Thanksgiving story." Joey says, "Vomiting stories aren't funny." So Rachel comes back in and she's like, "Joey, your apartment's like 100 degrees." Right away, he's like, "Did it make you want to walk around in your underwear?"
No.
She's like, "No." It's like, "Oh, it still isn't hot enough." So then Phoebe comes over and keeps this is the only part of the episode I'm like, God, I hate this. Where she's all attracted to him because I'm like, what is this? Just so that Phoebe has something.
That's so Phoebe. That's so Phoebe.
It is, but it's so weird. So she's telling Rachel, "Oh, look at him. Oh, what I wouldn't give to be that can of condensed milk."
Yeah.
Why is he drinking that?
Condensed milk?
Yeah,
I never understood that.
I never got it either. Is that something? A thing?
Is it
yeah,
it's like sweeter or something? I don't know.
I don't know.
I didn't understand it, but okay.
It sounds terrible. Yeah.
I'll have to look
so,
that
anyways, yeah. Judy sits down next to Jack, and Monica says, "Hey, Mom, Chandler was just commenting on your nice outfit." And Chandler is like, "Yeah, it's beautiful. It's white. It's tight." And he's like, "Oh shoot, I don't mean it's tight." He fumbles over his words,
Yep.
and that's when Judy leads into Jack and says, "I think he's stoned again." Right away, Ross's face is like, "Oh no," and he's like,
"I need to talk to you, Chandler."
"Yep, dude, I need to talk to you." Pulls him into the bedroom. Ross is like, "Okay, remember we were in college, we were young." It's like, "I got high in my bedroom and they could smell it. And so I told them that you had gotten high and jumped out of a window." And he gets pissed right away, Chandler does. He's like, "What, why would you do that?" And Ross is like, "Well, how would I know we were going to be best friends in the future and you'd be dating my sister and all this stuff?" And Chandler's like, "What about all that stuff about being friends forever and everything that we used to talk about. And Ross says, I don't know. I was all high. So then Monica comes in and says that Mom and Dad just sent me in here to make sure you weren't getting, or that Chandler wasn't trying to get you stoned. So Chandler says, tells Monica, hey, Ross blamed me for getting high when it was really him. And she's like, why would you do that? And he's like, I don't know. And there's actually a part that fell out of this, or that they cut out, but I always thought it was funny, where he's like, oh, there's one more thing. You melted a bunch of my dad's records. And he's like, why the hell would I do that? And he's like, apparently you weren't very good at handling your high. So then, Monica tells Ross he's got to fix the situation. And he's like, well, okay, I'll fix it. Who should I say it was then? She's like, you dummy. And he's like, okay. So who should I say tricked me into doing
it?
Like, Jesus Christ, dude. I mean, come on. You're a freaking adult. So, and then it cuts, Monica's back out in the living room, and she's starting to tell her dad, hey, no, don't put your feet on the table. And hey, if you're going to do this, why don't you? And Phoebe gets pissed and goes, leave it alone. Jesus Christ. So now it goes back up to Rachel, and Joey is whining at Rachel again about hurrying up. And he's like, come on, did you miss the part about how the dancers are hot and how they'll be drunk? And she's like, no, but tell me it again, because it's so romantic. Then she tells him, stop rushing me. I don't want to mess up the dessert. Everyone is going to be, if I mess this up, right, everybody's going to be like, do you remember the Thanksgiving when Rachel messed up the trifle? He's like, yeah, like, yeah, it's so going to happen anyway. So she's like, worry about me finishing the dessert and you just worry about eating it, okay? He's like, oh, I am. So Ross is about to tell his parents about the whole getting high thing, but Joey says, hey, dude, I need to talk to you. And this is my favorite line from Ross. Oh, hey, Joey, can it wait? I have to tell my parents something. No, it can't.
Oh, it
okay. Joey pulls Ross into the bedroom and tells him, we should tell Rachel about the trifle. And Ross loses it. This is the other line of his I love. What is it with everybody? It's Thanksgiving, not Truth Day. So Ross he suggests that they tell everybody else about it so that they can act like it tastes fine, and then they can get back to sweet potato pie. Such a dork. That's when Joey goes, dude, they're women, they're not objects. And Ross is like, oh, I'm sorry. He's like, just kidding. He's like, you distract Rachel, I talk to everybody. So Ross asked Rachel to talk out in the hallway. That scene's so funny too. So they go out in the hallway, and he obviously has no idea what to say. So he just starts going on about the holiday. The holidays are upon us. Right away, Rachel cuts him off and says, I don't think you and I getting back together is a good idea right now. He's just like, what? And she's like, look, I know you're alone. He's like, well, you're alone. She's like, yeah, but you're alone. Like,
I have Phoebe.
Yeah. He's like, oh, well, I can't blame a guy for trying. In the meantime, Joey is teaching everybody in the apartment how to act like the dessert is
good.
Rub their stomachs and say, oh, and smile. And Chandler is not impressed. He even says, I'm not paying any for your acting classes anymore. So Rachel comes back in. And Joey's like, oh, there you are. When are we going to get this dessert? And she's like, you keep rushing me. You don't get any. He's like, really? He's like all excited. She's like, no, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you. He's like, So then Phoebe immediately mentions she's a vegetarian. So I hope you didn't actually use beef instead of eggplant. And she said, well, yeah, it is beef. Oh, I'm a vegetarian. I can't eat meat. Oh. She's smiling as she walks away. Rachel tells Monica she gets to take the first bite because she believed in Rachel. So she scoops a little. No, you didn't. You got to get a bite
all
with
the layers.
So she eats it, and you can tell it's gross, but she does the whole. She's like, it's
so
good. And she's like, really? How good? Well, it's so good. I feel bad for being the only one eating it. I think everyone should eat it, especially Ross. Chandler, that's when Chandler says it's so good, he's going to go eat it on the balcony whilst he eats his dessert. Judy says she's going to go call her friend Mary to tell her how good Monica's dessert is, and she's going to go call her from Monica's room. Or Rachel's room. Is it Rachel's room?
No, it's Monica's room, but it's Rachel's dessert.
Oh, I said Monica's dessert. Sorry. Jack says he'll help her dial. That's when Monica says she's going to eat it in the bathroom so she can look at herself in the mirror while she eats it. What? So Rachel's like, what was that all about? Does it not taste good? Let me try it. Reaches for Ross's. Ross immediately, no, and shovels it all into his mouth right away.
He just, mouths it all down.
All gone. Maybe Chandler has some left. She goes out to see Chandler. Meanwhile, Ross looks at Joey and goes, it tastes like feet.
Tastes like feet.
And Joey is chowing down.
He's chowing down on it.
He's like, I like it.
What's that to like?
Yeah. What's that to like? Custard? Good.
Good.
Jam? Good. Meat? Good. Now Rachel is coming in from talking to Chandler, and she's like, so the bird picked it up and then dropped it on the street? And he's like, if it's any consolation, the birds seem to enjoy it. Like, he totally just took it.
Yep.
So, and then now Phoebe has to tell Rachel she had another dream. This time Jack dream cheated. On her. But Jacques Cousteau came and kicked his ass. That's so weird. So
Gary.
Monica says, all right, Ross, it's time. You're going to talk about, tell my parents about, the thing. He says, I was thinking I'd write a letter instead. That's when Monica's had enough. She immediately says, all right, you know what? You've had your chance. She goes right up to Judy and Jack and says, Mom and Dad, Ross smoked pot in college. You're such a tattletale. So Ross then does the confession himself. He says, when my room smelled like pot, and Jack and Judy look at Chandler and go, yes. He says, it wasn't Chandler, it was me. Monica says, yeah, that's right. And Dad, when you got that paper boy or the mailman fired for stealing your Playboys, he wasn't stealing your Playboys. Ross was. That's when Ross fires back. Well, Hurricane Gloria didn't break the porch swing. Monica did. Then Monica fires back. Ross hasn't worked at the museum in over a year. Ross says, Monica and Chandler are living together. Monica says, Ross got married in Vegas and got divorced again. Phoebe then says, I love Jacques Cousteau.
I love Jacques Cousteau.
Rachel says, I wasn't supposed to put beef in the trifle. And Joey says, I want to go. So Judy's like, oh, that's a lot of info to get in 30 seconds. So she says, Joey, if you want to go, go. Rachel, no, you weren't supposed to put beef in the trifle. It did not taste good. She says, Phoebe, I believe Jacques Cousteau is dead. And then she tells Monica, I don't know why you hid your relationship with Chandler from us. She says, and then they look at Ross. Drugs, divorced again. They do a complete 180 with Chandler. And what is the thing he said? He's like, Chandler's like, well, thank you guys. And they're like, no, thank you.
And they hug him.
They hug him, yeah.
Yep.
And they say, we don't know what to do about, Ross and Monica. And Chandler's, I'll talk to him.
I'll talk to him.
And then it skips to Rachel basically telling everybody how she can't believe everyone ate the dessert that she made. And everybody's like, well, I didn't eat mine. And Joey, each person that says I didn't eat it, it's still over in the bathroom or whatever. Joey's like, oh, I ate that. And Judy's like, well, mine's still in the bedroom. And Joey's like, I ate yours and I got yours too.
He ate it all.
That's pretty much the end of it. Yeah, he ate all their desserts. The feet dessert. Dude, for the longest time, I just the whole it tastes like feet thing just made me laugh my ass off. Yeah. And then when I was writing down what she put in there, I was like, as soon as she got to the bananas, I was like, oh my God, that would taste like feet. Just the fact, because the bananas, I was like, because I always thought about like the custard with the beef and the jam. I was like, why would that taste like feet? And then as soon as she said bananas, I was like, oh my God. Oh. That episode is so funny. I remember
it's so good.
I remember seeing that randomly on TV once before this is when they were like slowly releasing all the seasons on DVD. And what season is this? 6? Yeah, season 6 hadn't come out yet on DVD. And I remember seeing that episode and laughing so hard and being like, oh my God, I want that episode. When is it going to be, and then finally season 6 came out. And I remember seeing the one where Ross got high. And I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It really is. And this is one of them where it all takes place in the apartment. Yep. They don't go anywhere else.
No, they don't need to.
No,
it was a perfect episode.
It is. It really is. Ross's character, I think season 5 and on is when Ross's character started getting like crazy and a good way. Like,
funny, crazy.
Funny, yes. Yeah. And this episode really shows it. It is so fun. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
his reactions to things. You're such a tattletale, like things. And when he's just like
Mm,
he thinks the dumbest things are funny, and he's trying to be cool with Janine, so he's like, "Yeah, I had a sister, so I know how women are," and he's all
all
like,
right.
thinks that's some kind of win and
Yep.
all that. Like that is just so good.
Hmm.
Who is that? David Schwimmer. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is such a good actor. Um, but they're all really good in this,
Oh yeah.
and it just I was paying attention to like where they would like because obviously it's all in the same apartment, so everybody
Hmm.
has to be doing something. And so you would see like this person's not needed in this scene, so they would like walk away, but it would make sense where they went or why they went to where they went, and
Right.
it was
The
such good
flow, the
writing.
flow of the episode was really good.
Yeah, yeah, the flow is really good.
Yeah.
And it's it's funny because all the way up until I rewatched it, I never remembered where Rachel went, so that Ross and Joey could look at the book.
Yeah.
And so I was writing notes, and it got to that part, and I was like, wait, wait, wait. And I paused it. I was like, and Madison and Teresa were watching it with me, and I go, why did she leave? And right away, Madison's like, she went to go get rum. And I was like, really? And I rewound it, and oh, sure as shit. She says, Joey, I need rum. I'm
Mm,
gonna go over to your place. So I was like, oh my God. I never it never registered in my head yet. That's what she did. Cause then you get that whole like, hey, it's 100 degrees in your apartment. And he's like, did it make you want to walk around in your underwear?
I know that was awesome.
Like, he's
Joey's
seriously,
funny.
he is. He turns up the temperature. Oh my God.
I mean, that's so Joey though.
Oh, totally. Yeah. That's,
That's just his
Joey
character.
always, and he was always like funny, like with that. Like he was never like super degrading or anything.
Yeah.
He was
Right.
always, it was always just like kind of a
Comedy.
goofy,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a
Yep.
great episode. So
Oh yeah.
I think next time unless we think about something else that would be great to talk about. Um, Next time we'll probably talk about 5 and 6.
Yep.
So,
That's the
um,
plan, unless we got some other thing that comes up.
yeah, some
Yeah.
amazing topic.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Before we sign off, I would like to thank our listeners on Spotify and our viewers on YouTube for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
if you like this, if you loved today's
Loved.
episode, don't forget to subscribe to our podcast wherever you listen and never miss an episode. Also, subscribe to our other pages and follow us on social media for more.
And until next time, I'm Jer, he's Gary, and let's remember to always stay kind to each other.